First, let me thank you, sir, for very good hospitality, good pizzas, 4 variety of pizzas and cold drink. Thanks a lot.
I must thank my students for engineering.
Yeah. So we are sitting in your office, sir, and some master students are also there. PhD students we have already met. So I will start before I interact with each one of them. I will start with a very pertinent and relevant question, and that is when students in majority of colleges in graduation, they graduate and they are in some sort of hurry for getting into job. They get the job also and they go to the industries. But when if they at the same time if they getting opportunities for getting specialized through higher education courses, immediately after graduation they do not see much value into that. So though we keep on telling them also that yes, higher education getting specialized into some areas which are really much sought after areas in industries. So get upskill, get really good skills in the academic institutes first, then land up in industry for a good career. But they don't see much value into that. So I want to first take your opinion on that particular
So as you rightly pointed out, many of the students after their graduation, they want to first land into some company. The moment they go there, they realize, oh my God, I'll have to do these
things,
upskills, like high skill jobs. Because earlier days we used to have only data entry job. Now we are having engineering related job. Now, unless you know those skills, how you will succeed in that? Then they come back, even from the industry they come
back, yes,
to learn that. All these skills which are being taught in their masters and all. And then they go back and many of them don't come for PhD, I must admit. Only those who are interested to do. But masters program is enough to give them exposures and skills required for the industry to work in those areas. That is something, I would say that people nowadays, all students should do master's level courses. Then only they should start, going into the industry.
Professor Ashok, some of the industries require really good skills, like semiconductor industry is a booming industry for electronic people and other people also, and so many other industries also. We talk about e-vehicle, e-mobility and smart manufacturing, so many industries. And graduation level pay, we do not have that curriculum where they get to know about all these things and land up in industries with good skills. So I want to ask you, sir, related to your domain, what are those skills which these guys, these masters people are learning, which will help them to do really good in industries?
Yeah. So, for example, as you said, EV related industries are coming up, semiconductor related industries are coming up. For example, I have two masters, Mohit and Abhinav, who have registered for integrated sensor system, where they have done courses related with semiconductors, some sensors, fabrication, microfabrication, and then circuits is one of the optional subject, but related with even electrical program, IoT and all. I think they have done. So and fortunately, like you will be surprised to know that both of them are from mechanical.
Okay.
So now you can see.
So
now you can see the guy who will be having now this electrical related skills
He's
on the top of mechanical.
He's a set for
they are,
industry.
I would say, but more demanding than only the electrical guys.
That's true. That's true.
If they take it seriously, they will be one of the most demanding. But they have to understand it.
Yes.
Okay. So in the same way, like these two guys are working in vehicles. He is working in suspension. He is working in which train? Maglev train. So they are all required. These problems are selected such that the industry requires. So what we do is in our masters we give the problem which is demanding by the industry, and that way their opportunity to get placed or like skills which they are like developing, that will be on demand. So that way many things will follow.
So now, sir, I would like to interact with each one of your students and their areas also. So I start with you. What's your good name?
My name is Girish.
Girish, आप mechanical background के हैं, right? You have done mechanical engineering.
Yes, sir.
And then which course you are pursuing here in IIT Hyderabad?
I am pursuing mechanics and design.
Mechanics and design. So can you tell me what special you are learning here, and how do you justify your 2 years of investment in IIT Hyderabad? You could have landed up in job also after BTech, so you are doing masters. So I'm very sure you are acquiring some skills. So can you tell me the difference which you are feeling in your knowledge which you acquired in graduation और अब जो आपको knowledge मिल रहा है specialization का?
Right. After BTech, you are only specialized to mechanical engineering, right?
Yeah.
So there are certain jobs that you are not getting high paid salaries, right? So once you enter into a specific domain, so you are specialized to that domain.
Right.
If industry having some requirement to that domain, then you will get a high paid jobs, right? So like that, even in IIT Hyderabad, they are providing like machine learning in their course work.
Okay.
Even most of the IITs don't have. So it's an advantage over this, and you can choose like if you want to learn some other subjects like from other streams, then you can credit it as well. That kind of facility is available here. So it creates some impact in your resume.
तो आपने ऐसे भी कोई courses ले रखा है? You have learned some courses?
Yeah, I did machine learning.
Okay, machine learning you have done.
Yeah.
तो उसको कहाँ use कर सकते हैं अभी mechanical engineering?
Machine learning, like even I'm doing my project, so, like engine vibration optimization.
Okay, okay.
So for optimization technique, we used to have MATLAB, right?
Okay.
So right now we are using Python for optimizations
Okay.
using machine learning techniques.
Okay. So that means automobile industry can be one industry where you can use this kind of learnings, right?
Right.
वहाँ पे आप जा सकते हैं.
Right.
And you see when we talk about core jobs in industries, like IITs में masters के student, graduation के students, they have two options. Either they can get into core jobs or non-core jobs. When we talk about the core jobs related to your engineering domain, which jobs come to your mind? कौन सी jobs आप सोचते हैं कि ये जा सकते हैं, कर सकते हैं?
Currently, my BTech is from mechanical, so
Right.
we are interested in automobiles.
Okay.
Right? So that's why we choose masters in mechanics and design. So that specializations, I'm good in FE and all.
Okay.
So that's why I choose MAD for over other streams.
So which part of India you are from?
I'm from Maharashtra,
Maharashtra. Where in Maharashtra?
Jalgaon, Maharashtra.
Jalgaon. So आपको कैसा लग रहा है यहाँ IIT हैदराबाद में? How you are finding this?
Yeah.
This
Even
is
I
good.
went to other IITs as well. So IIT Hyderabad has a good exposure.
Okay, you are getting very good exposure. What is your name?
My name is Shivam.
Shivam, which part of India?
Actually, I'm from Bihar, but I used to stay in Daman. And
Okay, good. And which course you are here in masters?
actually, I'm doing my masters in mechanics and design.
Okay.
The same as the
Okay, same. And which specialization you are liking the most in your masters?
Actually, in masters, we are exposed to like the courses like FEA and vehicle dynamics. Vehicle dynamics is the course I guess no other IITs offer. So that is the best course I can suggest. That is the best course for the. If we are going in further means for the jobs and all, that will help us because that exposes to the basics of the vehicles and other is machine learning what they said and also FEA that is most demanding in the industry now.
Achha, when we go to different institutes, IITs, especially old IITs, we have these classification of mechanical engineering like design, thermal, industrial, production, right? So, but in IIT Hyderabad, can you tell me what are the classifications? They look like different. What are the specialization?
In IIT Hyderabad there are three specializations: mechanics and design,
Okay.
thermofluid engineering, and integrated design manufacturing.
Okay. And what is this mechanics and design?
Mechanics and design, this is the specialized course
Okay.
where we are focused on the design of particular things and we do the analysis of that thing and we study the dynamics of that thing by reading different courses and that's
So largely we can say designing part उसमें related है, right?
yeah, design.
अच्छा, you know, students also want to acquire some software skills related to engineering. So, what are the software skills? Like he also mentioned something like FEM or Python or these things. What are the software skills which you people are learning?
Right now we are learning like MATLAB.
Okay.
MATLAB and we are working on MATLAB and Mathematica like we can use for when that's the tool which can be used for if there is any higher mathematical calculation we can use that too.
There are cars,
Modelica and many more tools.
अच्छा, आपको लगता है these 2 years of your investment in masters has provided you sufficient skills for industries now?
Yeah, yes, because in bachelor's we are in touch with like courses like strength of material.
Most of the subjects you study, basic knowledge of all.
Basic and specialized course is more in-depth part of that. So I guess that's needed and yeah, that's right in this.
Okay. Over to you. What's your good name?
Mohit.
Mohit. Which part of India, Mohit?
So I'm from Dehradun.
Dehradun. Okay, good. So you are also in design and mechanics.
I'm from a department called an integrated sensor system.
Integrated sensor system. Good. And you are mechanical engineer.
Yeah, my BTech is in mechanics.
Wonderful. So first tell us about that department itself.
So the integrated sensor system is an interdisciplinary department.
Okay.
So which covers various aspects: mechanical, electrical, physics, and your microfabrication, digital, IoT. So it has essence of all the components that are required. So they are training for you in all-round field. So beside being a mechanical engineer, I have been skilled in digital, electronics, IoT, softwares. So it's all.
So you must be having your friends from other branches also, right?
Yes, sir. In my particular department, like 90% of the people, they come from electronics, instrumentation background. Like near about 10% are from like different domains.
Mohit, I tell you one thing: when a student are in the process of joining some specialized course, normally most of the students think of their own parent departments only. Like these two students are there, and civil engineers will think I'll join civil engineering only. Computer science will think only computer science. So these interdisciplinary departments are really good because you get to learn many things, and nowadays that is the demand. But there is a mental block on students that if we join this department, I know nothing about sensors, I know nothing about this technology, and that stops them from joining these departments. Tell me, what problems do you face when you join such interdisciplinary department?
Okay, so for example, ours is second batch.
Okay.
First batch is done. So first you look at the placement starts, how it went, and second is, in my case, like I have already had a senior in IIT Hyderabad. So they were able to help me, like they were able to guide me to choose which department. So mechanical was also an option, and integrated sensors likewise is also an option. So there is a mental blockage as to how you can overcome the fear of joining a new department. But at the same time, if you are you have someone to guide, so it can be a very nice choice.
प्रॉब्लम ये आता है स्टूडेंट थिंक के इवन इफ आई गेट सिलेक्टेड ओके प्लेसमेंट्स आर गुड इफ आई टेल हिम ओके यू जॉइन दिस डिपार्टमेंट प्लेसमेंट्स वेरी गुड बट उसके दिमाग में आता कि सर आई डोंट नो आई थिंक नथिंग अबाउट दिस कोर्सेज सो विल आई बी इन पोजीशन टू सर्वाइव देयर और नॉट दैट इज द क्वेश्चन
ओके सर IIT हैदराबाद में एक बहुत अच्छी चीज़ है कि यहाँ प्रोफेसर थोड़ा फ्रेंडली है और ये हमारे डायरेक्टर ने भी बोला था थोड़ा एज लिमिट थोड़ा कम है और तो ज़्यादा अंडरस्टैंडिंग है तो अगर आप थोड़ा अपना विल दिखाते हैं और थोड़ा सपोर्टिव है हर कोई तो आप ओवरकम कर लेते हैं हमें भी प्रॉब्लम्स आई थी सर मेजर कोर्सेज इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स जैसे बट एट द एंड ओवरकम हो गया
तो अच्छा इसमें इंटीग्रेटेड सेंसर सिस्टम में टिपिकल जॉब्स व्हाट काइंड ऑफ जॉब्स डू यू लुक फॉर
सो सर अच्छी बात ये है कि either you can get in software domain.
Okay.
Mostly people get in VLSI domain. And otherwise sensors तो है. Even
but VLSI is तो totally electronic field, right?
सब वो learn करना पड़ता है आपको 2 साल में skills.
अच्छा वो आप सीख जाएंगे.
सीखे हैं सर मतलब जैसे डिजिटल और एनालॉग आ जाता है तो देयर आर सम कंपनीज जैसे एम्बेडेड है वो मिडवे है तो वो डिमांड करता है कि आप तो सर हो जाता है
तो these VLSI based companies they also look for mechanical engineers.
So sir actually they don't see our background and they see the required qualification is integrated sensors.
Okay.
So they see that और कुछ कंपनीज होती हैं वहाँ ब्लॉकर आता है बट आपको सब कंपनी नहीं देंगे.
Okay, wonderful. Your name?
Abhinav.
Abhinav, which part of India?
I'm from Delhi.
अच्छा, Delhi, good. And you are also mechanical engineer.
Yes.
And which department now you are?
Integrated sensor system.
You are same like
Yes,
okay,
same.
integrated sensor system. So my question to you is, why mechanical engineer should join this department? Suppose somebody asks you.
Yes, sir. There, as we know that there's some BTech branches like mechatronics where they can learn both of the things,
Right.
like mechanical domain, also
Right.
electronics domain.
Right.
So the nowadays many equipments which are made and whatever we are using nowadays, and many of things are the part of both of the things. Like if you are talking about the mobile phone, so they have a motor to vibrate the phone, and they have many mechanical parts to keep it cool, and also they have the electronics part. So if some people having a knowledge of both of the things, they can integrate both of the things to make a new things. So that's why according to me, like a mechanical engineer can get into this field because it's highly demanding in the market.
So now you are in second year of your master's,
Yes,
right?
yes, sir.
So how do you find this entire course now?
It is really good. If you when I joined this program, there was a shortage of semiconductors during that time. So when I come to know that this branch is related to that only, I was so much interested. And once I come to know that the fabrication part, the fabrication how the semiconductor is being made. So as you know that there's one facility which is being made by Vedanta group in the Gujarat. So they are interested to make semiconductors in India, and also TSMC, which is the highest manufacturing company in the whole world. They are also interested in India. So they really need a high demanding that how the people can be trained and how they can be work in our industry. So that's why I think that mechanical people can easily get into the electronics to manufacture the semiconductors.
So you guys find no handicap being mechanical engineer once you sit in this master's course, right? You will be having electronic people also with you. तो आपको कोई disadvantage नहीं लगता ना being from mechanical side?
So little bit, sir, you have to put some extra efforts. Like you are changing your field to something else, you have to put some extra effort because that will become your advantage.
Yes, later on.
So we are maybe, I hope, like we are more demanding than the electronics people because we know both of the things. So that becomes an advantage for us. If we are able to see that our future is bright, we can do the hard work according to that.
Certainly, that is the attitude that is required because whenever you are learning something new, you are skilling yourself, and that is demanded. Now I am coming to next round of discussion that is related to your admission process. In IIT Hyderabad, I know there are two ways you can enter. One is through MHRD scholarship, another is through self-sponsored category. So you people are through MHRD or self-sponsored?
We are
Or so that is even important because I want to get more information about it. So these my questions which I am going to ask you now, they are the direct question of the students, right? This self-sponsored program, let me tell you that some more IITs also have it, like IIT Jodhpur and IIT Madras. Truly speaking, it is not having self-sponsored, but yes, they have the project-based things. So this particular thing is the most successful only in IIT Hyderabad. Students are ready to invest that much of money because return on investment is very high. To my knowledge, placements in self-sponsored are really very good, and students are finding value for the money they invested. So my first question to you is, why you at the first place thought of investing your money on this particular course? Do you see the return on your investment?
Yeah, by seeing the previous year's placement stat,
yes,
you get confirmation, right?
Yes.
At least you will get that much of ROI.
Okay.
So
placements are good, and then you invested your analysis on that. What is your answer?
Same service. Actually, by looking the previous stats of the, actually when we are going to any college, we look the placement stats. So by looking, and I connected to the seniors who are from LinkedIn. So I got to know the placements are good, and I guess yes, the ROI is good here.
And what about your departments?
Same, sir. They are very good. Placements are really exceptional.
So second question which comes from students is, when you guys go for placements or industries, you're being from self-sponsored category and may not be from Ministry of HRD scholarship category, which we call T8, I think, teaching assistantship category. Is there any kind of hindrance in your getting placement or sitting in placements, or it is same? It's same. So there is no differentiation after that. Everything is same, right? And I also came to know Professor Ashok told me that there are some projects with the professors. Like professor is having some projects and they give you scholarship also from the projects. That is called project assistantship. We have teaching assistantship and then we have project assistantship. So are you people getting some kind of project assistantship also in IIT Hyderabad?
Yes.
Okay. So that is how much is the amount for that?
It's 12 MOU only. Like,
okay. That is almost equal to same.
Yeah, it depends on the professor.
So suppose some student thinks of joining IIT Hyderabad self-sponsored category, and later on he thinks that okay, I will also get the opportunity for project assistantship. So that means he can avail that particular assistantship, right? It can also be done. And what kind of projects you people are working otherwise? Any particular projects?
Actually, I am working on the dynamics of the magnetic gravitation.
Okay.
For me. So I am studying about the dynamics and I am studying about aerodynamic effects, what they are facing, changing the speeds, what they are facing.
Wonderful. When this course is going to be completed? This masters?
In next month, June, like by next year, June.
Okay. And when the placements start?
It's going on.
So you people will be busy in the placements and all. So how separately you have to prepare for placements? You people are making some special preparation for the companies?
Also just reading the basics.
Basics and just knowing which companies are coming and accordingly you are preparing. Oh, wonderful. So now I think last round will be any message you want to give to students, those who want to become part of IIT Hyderabad, anything you want to tell them. Because students who will be watching you will be the students who will be making their mind, whether we should go for this specialization or not. Because you think of yourself 2 years back, there are so many courses, so many IITs, so many institutes. And it is really confusing where to join, what to join. So opinion from people like you who are already doing those courses are very, very helpful for those students who want to make their mind which institute we should join and which course we should join and why we should join. And because you are a brand ambassador of your own departments, obviously you are to tell only about your departments. Anything you want to tell them to those prospective students of IIT Hyderabad? Anything you want to tell them?
If you want to pursue like masters in specific department, right?
Okay.
And if you know it will really grow your career,
Yeah.
then you can go for it.
Okay.
By seeing the ROI, you can definitely go
Okay.
for it.
Actually, I believe that in nowadays the industry, the master students are very much required. So I believe that master is necessary. And it's fine. Means if you're doing master in mechanical, that is much needed. So I suggest going.
So, sir, like I told, mine is an interdisciplinary field.
Mhm.
So you'll get the knowledge of all-round field.
Mhm.
So it will also create more jobs. So it is wonderful to join.
Mhm.
And that is.
So according to me, like many students are going abroad for doing their masters and spending a lot of money over there. So according to me, rather than that, they can join and self-sponsored for that masters, and they can get the knowledge at that international level, I can
Yes.
say. And even the labs are really, like IITs are known for their labs, and they can experience the different labs over here and get the knowledge. So according to me, rather than going abroad, they can have the knowledge here and they can use their knowledge for their own nation.
Wonderful. Whenever some students ask me that sir, these are the opportunities where we should go, my answer to them is this, and you please tell whether it is right or not. My answer to them is give priority to your interest, because you may be interested in design, somebody may be interested in manufacturing, somebody may be interested in industrial management and all. So give priority to your interest, which in the 4 years you get to know, okay, this is my interest. Second, whichever department you join, if you give your 100%, you will get career. You will get that for sure. This is only thumb rule for the students. Like interest को priority दो, then obviously as you said ROI देख लो, थोड़ा सा search कर लो किसी department का, and then once you join it, give your 100%. So am I right that if you give your 100%, you get career?
Definitely.
That is how you should do, and give your best, and you get so many opportunities to learn even interdisciplinary departments. So are you guys taking any courses from other departments also for enhancing your skills?
Yes, sir, definitely.
Okay, like?
So computer science,
Okay.
machine learning they mentioned.
So machine learning you people are doing, all of you. Wonderful. चलो, thanks a lot. आप लोगों से जो information मिला है, and I'm very sure that is going to give some kind of direction to the students over there. So 2 departments का knowledge students को मिलेगा इससे, आपने जो बताया है, and it is wonderful. And even I was not knowing that your department which you mentioned, mechanical engineers are taking that department, and VLSI jobs are meant for them, honestly speaking. So I keep on getting a lot of information from here and there. People like you, but this is a new information for me. I also update myself that VLSI industries के अंदर even mechanical engineers can find very good opportunities, and because they have knowledge of mechanical domains also, so they may become set further into that. So now, sir, it's a wonderful interaction with all your students. They are very, knowledgeable in their own field. They have given very good inputs.
Yeah, so as I said, ultimately when we take students,
Right.
they are motivated enough, they are smart enough. So what they need is the guidance, opportunity, and then they are making use of it.
That's true.
Yeah, so we wish them good luck.
Yes,
and
obviously.
hope
Because sir,
that
these
they-
specialized specialists are required if you want actually to become Atmanirbhar. But
See, like we were talking about,
Yes.
why we are not having any entrepreneurs like
yes,
China.
Yes.
Unless you skill them like that,
Skill नहीं होगा तो
how
you
you
can
can
do it.
I can't really open my company working in electronics unless I have some, skill set in that. So that fear will always be there.
Exactly.
Whether it will click, not click. But if I know, I can say that, okay, I can make an interface and sell it.
That's true.